right, now joined by Centennial Gymnastics. We have Audrey Border and Audrey Noha. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
All right, our pleasure. So we're going to get in. We're going to go to the veteran first. Audrey, you are a senior. You've been on the show a few times. You've gone to state a few times. So we're going to start by just summarize the season for us. Obviously, when we last talked, COVID had started, and you guys were fortunate enough to finish your season, the state tournament, before everything got shut down. And then, obviously this last year has been completely different. Workouts are different. Everything has changed, the way you can have practice and meet. So just give us a summary of this 2020-2021 season that you and your team have had.
So when COVID started, me and Addie were actually training at Flyways together over the summer. So we still got to work out and train for the upcoming season. And then once season hit, we were pushed back a couple weeks because of our deadlines. And so then we also got a new coach too. So they had to find somebody for that. So that was different. But then once season started, it was pretty good, just getting back into the swing of things. Meets were okay. They were different because you had to wear masks. And some of the gyms, you couldn't have your whole team in the place because of guidelines. So that was different. Sections was not the best for me because I only made it for one event for state. But I'm grateful that I still got to go. And it was a pretty cool experience.
And knowing that you had participated in the all-around and, things that happened during sections and you didn't maybe score as well as you did, but you did go to state. What were some of the obstacles and the challenges outside of, the things COVID related, maybe health-wise, because you as a gymnast and you specifically have dealt with injuries and, making sure you're healthy for a season. What are some of the obstacles that you had this year?
So my body has not always been the healthiest, so that's why I switched from club gymnastics to high school, but it's been better ever since. This year I didn't compete my full bar routine until sections, so I didn't do my pirouette on the high bar and I didn't do my double until the last meet, which is kind of stressful, but my body couldn't handle it and I just didn't have enough strength. So I got to compete it there and landed me a spot at state, and then during state, I had my best routine of the year and got top 15.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So Addie, 8th grader, was this your first year participating on varsity? And tell us what your experience was like this season.
No, this is my second year. I started last year. It was really stressful with everything and just not normal. And we didn't really know how to do stuff and what to do. We were always getting in trouble for not doing the right thing. We'd get yelled at by other teams. And then we took the break. I don't really know. What did happen? So we came back on January 4th and then tryouts, but we didn't really do tryouts and they kind of didn't say anything about it. And then we just went into season right away and it was just different.
It was overwhelming in a lot of ways because we had a new coach. Tryouts were basically everybody made the team. And then a week later you were okay, let's compete. And it's kind of overwhelming and nerve-wracking, but we made it through and new team scores, new personal scores. So glad we got to compete another year.
Oh yeah. Especially when, we weren't sure if it was going to happen, when it was going to happen. So definitely you guys showed your resilience and kind of the scramble that happened there. We're yeah, this is going to happen. It's going to happen, really soon. So Addie, tell us about, from your perspective, your favorite memory from this year.
My favorite memory was just practices in general. Audrey made them really fun, and we have a ton of memories from that, and just goofing off.
All right, you've already told me that you guys are troublemakers and kind of a little bit of a hooligan. So Audrey makes practices fun. What does she do to make them fun?
Well, she'll just like make random jokes that half the time don't make sense, and then we just all start dying. Or she'll dance really weirdly.
Audrey, tell us about your state experience this year. We know you you went for bars and you performed well. Compared to the previous year, like knowing this was your senior year, was it special to make that moment extra special?
Honestly, it wasn't. It was special, but it just wasn't the same. It just felt like a normal meet because you were just in a normal school. There was spectators, but there wasn't like the big crowd. So that was different. And it was still a unique experience, but not the same.
Gotcha. Maybe Champlain Park doesn't have quite the same feel as Wilkins.
Yeah, they still have a big school, but it's not the same as the U or Roy Wilkins.
Yeah, especially without a big crowd cheering for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey, your favorite memory from the season?
Hitting 136 and going 5 for 5 on beam. Right. I think it's a team high in like 4 years, so it's pretty cool that I got to be a part of that score.
All right, explain to us what all that entails.
Okay, so the 5 for 5 on beam is everybody on varsity sticks their beam routine. And usually it happens like once during the season, if that, because there's falls here and there, and that's fine, but we all want to try and hit. So I don't remember it was Elk River's meet that Sydney Nelson put her back tuck in. Jenna Simso put her back tuck in, so it was 2 new skills, and we didn't know if they were going to hit. Me and Addie are the last 2 varsity beam group to go. So we were like off in the corner, like focusing on our routine, so we didn't know what was happening. And then when I did my routine, I was like, okay, I have to stay on the beam because that's just like what I'm used to. And got through the whole routine, and I turned around and yelled to Deanne, did we hit 5 for 5? And we hit 5 for 5, and everybody just went crazy. It was so cool. And then the 136, usually we average around a 128 to a 132. And it wasn't even like one of our best meets, but we just had like solid scores all around to make up a 136.
Awesome. Audrey, what's something involving your team that you won't soon forget?
I love the team bus rides, and also during conditioning, I lead conditioning. So I'm just used to super like fast, up pace work ethic. So that's what I'm used to. And high school is kind of like dimmed down for that. So I usually count the numbers, and people think I'm cheating, but I'm not. I just work really fast. So actually one time last year, somebody said I wasn't counting the numbers right. So I counted them all out loud, and we got conditioning done in 15 minutes instead of 30 minutes because of how fast I work. So I'll never forget that part. But the team as a whole, they're always be special to me, and I can't wait to come back next year and see them compete and hopefully take pictures from them as well, since I'm a photographer.
Nice. All right. And Addie, something other than Audrey's antics, anything else from the team that you hold special and won't soon forget?
When we did cheerleading.
Tell us about that.
Our smallest gymnast, Jenna, she is like this tall on me, and she's like super light. So we kind of just throw her in the air everywhere and hope she's okay.
Throw her in the air and hope she's okay.
Yeah. She's okay.
As far as we know.
Yeah. She'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Speaking of next year, Addie, tell us about your expectations for yourself, for your team. What can we expect next year?
I expect myself to be a leader and to help the team as much as I can and just do my best all around.
I like that you're looking to be a leader at such a young age. That's great. All right. Audrey, this is your senior year. What does your future look like? What can we expect from Audrey moving forward?
So right now I'm committed to Winona for next year, and hopefully I'll be able to do gymnastics. I'm in contact with the coach right now, and I'm super close to getting a spot on the team. I'll be majoring in business and digital media, and then I'll be working as photographer down there as well.
Oh, nice. I actually know people that work in digital media.
It's a super fun major.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting into that. Kidding. Now is a special time. Audrey's been looking forward to this for an entire year. Last year we quizzed Audrey. It was a super fun quiz that she, deep down, she really enjoyed. And so this year we're doing a twist here. It's going to be questions for Addie about Audrey. Addie, have you seen any of Audrey's interviews that she's had in the past?
Yes, many.
You have? Okay, you have.
Yeah.
So hopefully you know these answers. So we're looking for a high score from you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Addie, tell us what Audrey's favorite dessert is.
Ice cream.
All right. What's her favorite book?
She doesn't read.
She doesn't read. Same. All right. What's her favorite movie?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
I want to say it's Athlete A, but I don't think so.
It's either that or High School Musical.
Yeah. All right. So favorite pizza place?
The one where it's like a circle and it's orange. Yeah.
Punch.
Yeah, Punch.
That's Punch. All right. Audrey's middle name?
Elizabeth, without an
Okay.
E.
Times participating at state?
What did you say?
How many times has she participated at state?
2.
Sport other than gymnastics? What's her favorite sport?
Hockey.
Hockey. What is your favorite scent?
Vanilla?
Got it. Does she like coffee?
Yes.
No.
Wait, oh! All
Oh
right.
my God.
Maybe she developed a taste this last year. No, that didn't happen. What is her favorite place to be? Where does she want to go?
She loves her bed.
A second favorite place. Like if she were to leave her bed and go into the public world, where would she go?
Colorado.
Okay, maybe.
The gym.
Yeah, she said the gym. She said the gym. All right, pretty good, pretty good. We'll give you a passing grade, so congratulations, Addie. And good job to both of you guys. Congratulations on great seasons. Audrey, congratulations on a great career. Anything you guys want to throw out there? Any shout outs you guys have for anybody?
I just want to say thank you to my teammates, my coaches, my parents especially, for getting me to where I am today and helping me live out my dream as hopefully a college gymnast.
Awesome. Best of luck in everything ahead. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Hello. Now we're going to start the real problem.
Oh, good.